Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome your New Orleans Saints?
On the Giants sideline, a look at their head coach. His side enters in need of a win, sitting at 1-3 in this early season. Facing off with him, that's head coach Kellen Moore of the Saints. His guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took a loss on the road last week. With Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. Here's Graham Gano to get us started. And here we go on EA Sports. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. They're led by the second-year quarterback from South Carolina. Started a handful of games last season as a rookie. Here's Spencer Rattler.
And if he could only flip that 3-to-1 ratio, have it be 3 touchdowns to 1 pick, instead of the other way around, I think we'd have seen that loss flip to a win as well. Clean slate this week. We'll see what he's done to address the showing from his last time out.
And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Now Rattler on the play fake. Throw left side caught by Shaheed. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Rocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Couple sacks on the opening drive. You better get to fix-it mode in a hurry. And I'm talking about on the sidelines. I'm talking as a quarterback. You've got to solve this pass rush because we know one thing about guys in this league defensively. When they get a couple sacks, they can smell it. And they're going to raise the intensity to another level.
So the Giants out and getting set for their first drive. They're led out by one of only a handful of quarterbacks, Brock, to eclipse 200 career starts. I know you covered him for a long time in Seattle. A 10-time Pro Bowl selection, Russell Wilson.
Their loss last week, it really isn't on him. He had a great game. He checked off a lot of the boxes they had for him in the game plan going in, especially the one at the top, Kate, getting him to the end zone. 3 touchdowns, just 1 interception. He does that again here. They should be winners.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A pickup of 17. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. Now a moment to check out his numbers catching that football last week. 2nd down now. They need 7.
46-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. Caught by Theo Johnson. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards. And the Giants A gain of 12.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
Wilson on third down. He's making a bid for it. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And it's good for a New York first down.
That's another Giants first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Giants.
From the red zone now. Into traffic, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Number 1, Malik Neighbors. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Design run. Here's Wilson.
13-yard line.
And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Wilson now from the gun. Their pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Throwing on third, Wilson. Pass brought in by Slayton. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
And the Giants first down. First and goal.
Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. So you got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Chase Young on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up second and goal. At the 2.
Ooh, option play, second and goal. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Third and goal, Wilson. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Devin Singletary with the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Gano ready to send this away. Shaheed now to return. Jukes away from one. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Head coach Kellen Moore readying his Saints for their next series. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. New set of downs for them from the 31. Here's Rattler, first and 10. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And they retain possession, so that's a positive, but that's the end of them, Brock. They lost yardage on that fumble. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Brought down by Paulson Adebo.
Brings up third down.
Here he goes, third and long. Taken in by Hill, right side. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Taysom Hill.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. And they sure looked clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen it pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
And we'll pause here for an injured Saints player. Looks like he's pretty shaken up. They'll get someone out to look at him. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now Wilson on the play fake. Throw right side is caught by Robinson. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
And the Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Ross off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
A loss of 5 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 8.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking at 3rd and very long. From the gun, it's Wilson. No one open, it looks like, so he's just going to chuck this to a different parish.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go down. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. He dodged the tackle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Rattler now off the play action. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. From the gun, Rattler has him on the quick hitter. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Brought to a halt by Deonte Banks.
Brings up 3rd down.
Third down from the gun. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
That first pass
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Matthew Hayball on to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They come in on a little two-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Russ now from the gun. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Throwing is Wilson. It's on target to Johnson. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
And the Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Finding Johnson once more. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Completed over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes, you can get to win-win.
Here's a look for Wilson. And a good stop by the defense to limit this damage. They gave up 8, but they still forced this 4th down.
You know, Kate, most of the offenses I've been around love code words in the run game. And for draws, it's usually a D word. Denver, Dallas. I'll tell you what else. Add a D word to the defense, because when you hit them with a draw like that, it puts doubt in their mind of how upfield they can get.
The Saints come marching onto the field. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches. Kate,
and the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
Rattler back to throw. Hauled in by Olave, left side. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. That's going to be caught by Cooks. Looks great initially, but he is short on that 1st down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
14-yard gain.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Takes this in at the 25. Some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Giants about to get to work on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. A give to Tracy up the middle. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 41-yard line.
Russ is going to cook here. Dumps it off to his running back. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down.
Tyrone Tracy. That's a gain of 6. Brings up third.
Wilson on the sneak. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Now Rattler on the play fake. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. That's one he knows he should have had. And now they face second down. Rattler to the air now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
Goodness gracious, this quarterback is taking an absolute beating in this first half. And you better have some ice for him ready at halftime. I'll tell you this, Kate. It has been a brutal couple quarters. And if you don't start protecting the quarterback, this guy may not make it and even finish this game.
Finds him over the middle. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Another punt coming. Matthew Hayball once again to do the honors. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Punt taken at midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Giants offense all set to get started. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Here's Tracy on first down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he'll just throw this away, Brock, and that's going to bring us to our 2-minute warning. And not much scoring to this point since we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. Third down, Tracy gets it. His run, that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's fourth down. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On fourth down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they come away with some points on that series.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Escapes the defender. Here comes the Saints offense. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. Saints to the line now. First and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35.
First and 10.
First down, play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
Second and 16 at the Giants' 41-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Short pass brought in. He works it down to the 37. It is Abdul Carter making plays as he cleans that one up.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Shotgun now on third down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate, now. We got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. The Giants getting one more series here before the half. And it looks likely they'll carry a 2-score advantage into that locker room. First down, here's Russ. Taking a deep shot here. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for second.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing again is Russ. He locates Daniel Bellinger. And he's tackled for a short gain. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. All right, back to the ground game here. Tackle made right around the 26. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
13 yards on the play.
So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hanson. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hanson and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. From the gun, it's Tracy. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. He's going to be 3rd down.
Brought down back at the 19-yard line.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. The Giants are set to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's good for a Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Keeps it on the option here. And that's a read goes backwards, Brock. They hand him a loss of 5. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We've not seen much achievement today.
He's calling his own number again. Third down. Giants coming out in a dime look.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Throw here. Third down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
So out now comes the punter. And this is going to put him up to 6 punts today. And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out at about the 15-yard line. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. The bounce outside, he is a little bit there, about 3 yards. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 19-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. Has a man on target to Johnson. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Wilson with it on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 25 more yards. That's another Giants 1st down.
A handoff to Tracy. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
They get an even 10 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
Giants 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, New York.
Wilson keeping it here. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
13 yards on the play. And the Giants 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Giants 1st down.
From the red zone now. And he's brought down after a short gain. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And oh, he got it! Interception! Pete Werner has it. And the Saints will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
When chances to score have been so few and far between for your offense, Kate, you got to come through in these opportunities, especially now in the 2nd half. Like all game, this defense has just risen to the occasion and jumped on the chance at that interception.
New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And they'll have 90-plus yards ahead of them as they take over following the pick. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Counter give to Kamara. And he's going to wind up in the red for this play back at the 8. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Gonna keep this one and go. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the gun, Rattler. Taking off with it again. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. New set of downs for him from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Rattler. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Rattler. Catch made by Cooks. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down.
13 yards on the play. That's another Saints 1st down.
Looking to throw, Rattler. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
Working now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 12.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. 3rd and long for him here. That'll be caught by his back. Kamara. And this one doesn't go far. They'll bring out the punter here. Matthew Hayball to kick this away. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. Now here comes the New York offense. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They'll go left side with Tracy. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving them backwards to the 9. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Air it out on 3rd. Oh, he's going to run for it. Ooh, found a soft spot. Crosses the 25. And he makes it all the way up to the 28. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Running this with Tracy. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. So now they're going to throw with Wilson. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
That's another Giants first down.
They're going option keeper on 1st and 10. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be second down.
Second and 5 at the Saints 12-yard line.
A give right side to Tracy. And they're backed up a bunch ahead of this third down, Brock, as this is out at least a few yards behind the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
To the air on 3rd and long. Throws caught. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Giants first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Wilson now from the gun.
The Saints 6-yard line.
And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead.
Giants.
They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Cano's point after is good. And the Giants take a 3-possession lead.
17. Saints nothing.
Cano ready to send this away.
For New York.
Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Saints come marching onto the field. And if we're being honest, Brock, this game already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game, like baseball, right? You're looking up at that scoreboard, and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum, something good to build on for next week.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Shotgun snap to Rattler. It's caught left side by Hill. And that will not be enough for a first down. I wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Defender is there. He knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
And this one swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully, and now they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. On the hand. He loses the football. Oh, the Saints got to it.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The New Orleans offense set to go now. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Rashid Shaheed.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Throw left side, caught by Shaheed. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Running for it, Kamara. And forget the marker, Brock. He's not even making it back to the line. They're turning this over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Giants about to get to work on offense. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be 2 hands on the football as they return to the field. This is Tracy through the middle. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Russ now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Same spot after the incompletion. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down and 20.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. Finds him over the middle. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A give to Tracy up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
At the 16-yard line.
Here's Tracy once more. Makes the tackle. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Tracy. A gain of 10 yards. And the Giants 1st down. 1st and goal, New York.
They go right back to Tracy. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Giants nearing their 2nd win of the campaign. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Robinson in motion right. Tracy can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Now from the 2-yard line, it's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Throwing from the gun here. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Giants keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants make it a 24-point ball game. Gano ready to send this away.
To kick off for New York.
Shaheed now to return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Here comes the Saints offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Throwing is Rattler. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. The tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Rattler now off the play action. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
Previous play is under review.
So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
They sent it out to New York just to be safe, and the folks there saw enough to change that call. From the gun, Rattler. He's got Shaheed. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably and then go to work after it.
And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. Here he goes, one final shot. And there's our last-stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Phillips. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And a lot to be happy with on both sides of the football as they come away with a total team victory in this one. So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New Orleans.